Hey everybody, this is MR.SHOWNDOWN99 back with another video. This video is a what if video. What if Ryu and Ken were in Street Fighter? Instead of being master with their fix, they was Bushido masters, master of the sword. And they were big time rivals, and they owned the they were the master of their schools, and they put these two schools against each other. What would be the outcome? Alright, well here we go. Now, this video started at a whole different video. It was originally going to be a SNK versus Soul Calibur video. But after seeing my old Kung Fu flick on TV, it changed the whole direction of the video. Hope you enjoy it. Now, fencing, it's a whole different type of sword play in my book. You know, it's just as deadly. It mostly deals with piercing and cutting. You know, a skilled swordsman is just as deadly as any samurai or any other swordsman. But mostly it's about skill, you know, timing, you know, taking time to set up your opponent, you know, waiting for the right moment to strike. And not always to attack, know when to defend. But good luck with that. And now some fencers, you know, they all about show. You know, they got the skill, but they like to, you know, make it more dramatic than what it really is. You know, instead of just taking the opponent, just, you know, wiping them out, you know, put them down with the first count. It kind of like, you know, I guess, you know, prey them around, kind of like a cat playing with a bird. Now, the pole or staff, whatever you want to call it, that's one of my favorite weapons. It's made for range, you know, range and speed. So you can smash, you can break, you know, break bones, you know, you keep your opponent at a distance. But only weakness is once you get inside, you know, it kind of limits your pole action. But a skilled poleman is very deadly. And you can see that kill. It is awesome. Now, a double-edged spear, another one of my favorite weapons. Usually, any opponent is using that kind of weapon is usually a truly master. A double-edged spear are made for slashing, cutting, and piercing. And also, usually, whoever uses the weapon usually be a master of Kung Fu also. So they're good with close hand-to-hand combat. So the best I can tell you, watch your heads and don't be dead. Now, warrior uses nunchuck. Nunchuck is another one of my favorite weapons. You know, I love nunchuck. It's made for speed, breaking. Uh-oh, ladies, he lost his shirt. I'm sorry to tell you, this not that kind of video. But a nunchuck warrior are a very skilled person. You know, it's usually good to hand-to-hand combat. But with nunchuck, you know, it's made for speed and range. It's made for crushing and breaking. With nunchuck, you never know what attack coming from over the top, underneath, or side to side. So here we go. A kabukin. A kabukin is a short sword. You know, it's just a smaller version of a katana. You know, but kabukin uses a very skillful, fast, you know, close range attack. It's made for slicing and dicing. You know, watch out for your eyes, your hands, and you gotta be careful. You mess around, you lose your head. There you go. Now, a ninja or ninjutsu, whatever you want to call it, is a very deadly form of martial art. It deals with a lot of trickery, you know, surprise attack. You never know what's coming. It could be smoke in your face, a poison dart, you know, but also you have to have skill. You know, it's all about timing, you know, catching your opponent by surprise. So with a ninja, the best I can tell you, you might want to take out running. Good luck with that. And now here is American Ninja. You know, it's basically the same skills, you know, but I watch Ninja Warrior a lot. I never see American One Ninja Warrior. But I'm pretty sure they got more skills than I got, because you would never see me on that show. But anyway, this could be a very interesting fight. Okay, now this is a katana. Another samurai. Somebody get this guy's shirt. Coming out here half naked. But anyway, katana is a very deadly weapon. It's made for range attack. You know, slicing, dicing, cutting. You know, skilled warrior is very deadly. But you can look at this guy and tell you he's a big brute. You know, it's all about the power. So with this guy, you better watch out. Don't get too close. You're bound to lose something. You know, the head or hand. You never know. There we go. And now a side is another deadly weapon that's used by the Chinese. It's mostly made, to my opinion, mostly made for I guess stabbing, cutting, but he wear them on the hand. It used to be like a really sharp blade, you know. Used to have two in, one in each hand. But this guy, you know, he already very limber, kind of, I don't know, kind of weird the way he moves. So that's bad enough, but now you got to deal with some nut with some size on the hand. Now the best advice I give you on this one, bob and weave and don't get caught slipping. Alright, another short sword. A sword is just as deadly as a katana. Even though it may be like 6 inches shorter than a katana, but it's just as deadly. You know, it's made for speed, you know, slice and dice. You know, watch your eyes, you know, you might not get a prize, but it will cut you up, slice your hands off, lose your head. Alright, he is dead. Next. Now, a broadsword is made for close range attack. You know, it's made for slicing, dicing, you know, cutting. Well, I guess slicing and dicing also is cutting. But most warriors that use a broadsword used to have a tassel on the end. The tassel on the end used to confuse their opponent. You know, it kind of mesmerizes. You know, back in the day when I used to watch the old karate movie, I used to love to see what the guy with a tassel on his sword, you know, as he swings the sword, it just gets dangling. You know, it kind of like a, I guess, a distraction. So any skill broadswordman is very deadly. So I would say keep your eye on the prize, because you never know, it never lies. And you keep your eye not on the prize, you might just die. That's right. Alright now, ladies and gentlemen, here is the final battle. Now, a katana is mostly used by samurais or swordmen. A katana is a very deadly weapon. It is used for range attack, and also it's made for slicing, cutting, piercing. It all depends on the skill of the warrior. So you better keep your hand in close, you know, and watch your head and make sure you're making all the right moves, because you never know. One move, you never know, you can lose it all. And here we go. Check it out. With no doubt. Oh look, there we go, another katana. It ain't nothing like two skilled warriors going at each other, two samurai. You know, samurai, they don't mess around. You know, they get in there and take care of business. It all depends on who got the better skill, the better discipline. But with a samurai, you never know. He ain't no joke. There we go. Slice and dice. Take a knife. Get a pipe. That's his fight. Alright. There we go. And now you done messed the warrior of both House of Ken and House of Rado. Now who you think would be victorious? You know, I have my own opinion. That doesn't necessarily make me correct, but we will see. Now, if you like this video, please hit the thumb up and please subscribe. That will help a brother out. And just remember, we just now only getting started. Until next time, peace.